Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. New Year's coming. You know what that means? There's going to be a bunch of New Year's resolutioners curling in the squat rack and squatting in the curl rack. Now, here is the 5 reasons you are not going to succeed with your New Year's resolution. Reason number 1, you believe the lie that it's a new year, new you. Why the fuck would that happen? You're going to wake up on January 1st. It's going to be any different than when you went to sleep on December 15th. Nothing has changed yet. You're the same person you were as you were last year. So making the decision to change and actually changing are 2 different things. When you recognize that, that's when you can make the change. Reason 2, you're only looking forward to the outcome, not the process. So you set a goal of losing weight, quitting smoking, whatever it is, you're only looking at that end result. You're not looking at the process and all the little steps you're gonna have to take to get there. When I set a goal, when I go to try and achieve something, I try and melt it down to the smallest attainable goal. For me, when it started off with fitness, it was going to the gym every day. It wasn't going to work out every day. It was walking into the gym with my gym bag, and if I didn't want to work out, I let myself walk out. Figure out what your goal is, get it down to the smallest achievable thing, and take it from there. Build the foundation. Now, you also need to recognize that the foundation is not done. You're not ready to, move into the house when the foundation's built. But also, when the foundation's built, you're not going to stop building the house. Number 3, you're not expecting the roadblocks. So, there is going to be obstacles, shit you didn't see coming. So what you need to do is try and identify what might come, what you think is going to come, what the worst possible thing that could happen that would stop you from achieving your goal. You have to get the mental focus to identify what might go wrong to mess up your goal. Now, there's still going to be things that blindside you. I can't say blindside. Blindside. Okay. There's still going to be things that surprise you that you didn't see coming. And there's really no way to prepare for those. But if you can get yourself ready for what you think could happen, then when what might happen won't be as bad. It's always a good rule of thumb to prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Always a good rule of thumb to prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Rule number 4, your goals are negative. So your goal is to lose weight. Your goal is to quit smoking. Your goal is to stop eating crap. That's great. Those are good things to do, except they're negative. You're taking something away from you. You're losing the fight before you even start. So you're telling yourself, I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to smoke this. I'm not going to do this, that, or the other thing. Why don't you find the positive spin on it and do that instead? How about instead of I'm not going to smoke anymore, I'm going to save $10 a day by not buying that pack of cigarettes. Instead of saying, I'm not going to eat McDonald's every day, how about you say, I'm going to save $5.80 instead of buying what do they sell at McDonald's nowadays? Big Mac? Instead of buying a Big Mac. Then, or you could say, instead of eating crap, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to fuel my body. So find a way to make it sound like you aren't losing something, that you're not depriving yourself. Number 5, you're surrounded by losers. So your success at changing is only going to shine a spotlight onto the people around you's inability to change their behaviors and habits, and it's going to make them become cynical, angry, jealous, whatever it is. But at first, they're going to seem supportive, but they're not going to be. They're going to be sabotaging what you're trying to achieve. Nothing is worse than having someone pretend to be supportive when they're not actually supporting you. I mean, I'd rather have someone tell me that I'm not going to succeed than have someone say, oh yeah, you should go and try and lose weight or go and try and lift some weights at the gym, but then try and sabotage me in the meantime. Try and get me that one piece of cake won't hurt, or that candy bar is not going to affect you. Why not just take a rest day? Things like that is what's going to fuck you up. So summarize the 5 things you're doing that's going to stop you from making your New Year's resolution. You believe that because you wake up on January 1st, you're going to be a new person. You're not. You can make the first step, but you're not going to change. Number 2, you're only looking forward to the end result. You got to start looking forward to the early morning workouts or looking forward to eating the kale salad, whatever it is. Number 3, you're not expecting any of the problems. You're only looking at the positives. You're not looking at the chance that some stuff's going to go wrong, that there's going to be some obstacles to overcome. You got to prepare for those. Get ready. Number 4, your goals are only negative. You're only looking at what you're losing and not what you're gaining. Number 5, you're surrounded by a bunch of losers.